Good morning, guys. How are you? As you can see, all my surface is a little greenish blue. Do you remember the greenish blue thing? And so, because I'm going to use a card today for the exercise, but first of all, I would like to remind you that you have to finish your secret alphabet and you have to write down a message like this one. This is unfinished. Este todavía no está acabado. I'm writing for you because I want you to draw each one of you. I want you to write a message for the whole class, okay? And we would have to guess what it is written on it, okay? Using your secret code. So don't forget about that, okay? I will let you till Monday for that. So today we are going to do some kind of more relaxing exercise. It's a sort of, it's a mixing of, how can I say, origami and a common craft. Es como una manualidad y origami, una cosa intermedia. I hope you are going to enjoy it. It's quite simple, but it looks cool at the end. So let's try to it. For this exercise, you will need a card, not very big. This one is big, but I'm going to cut it, okay? If you have any A4 size card, it could work, okay? A common card. What else? We're going to need some kind of glue, any type. Well, a ruler, of course. Scissors. If you don't have glue, you can use sellotape, okay? So you can use the one that you prefer. I prefer this one, but you can use this one too, and we will see how we can use both. And a triangle set a square, not necessary, but you need at least one of these rulers, okay? If it is big, better. The bigger, the better. And then I have some decoration stuff, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. Let's see. Okay, so let's get started. One thing, if you don't have a card, you can use a white sheet, but it's easier to spoil it, to ruin it at the end, because we're going to do some we have to fold, we have to do some things that maybe this type of sheet is not the best one for doing the exercise. But in case you don't have the card and you want to try it, you can do it here as well, okay? So don't worry about, I will explain you how to do it with this and how to do it with this in case you don't have this, okay? So don't worry, because it is possible. It's going to look something like this. Oh, I missed one drawing yet. Oh my god, there are no drawings here. There's one drawing, two drawings. What happened with the rest? I made more, I swear. I'm freaking out. What's the point of this? Ah, they got separated. Oh my goodness, I have to think about this. Well, anyway, I thought I made more. Well, anyway, don't worry. We are going. Yeah, I made more for sure. We are going to do this endless card. It's an endless card, and here it looks a little bit not very beautiful, but we are going to try to do this with the materials that you have. Okay, let's see if it works, because it's going to be my first time, so please don't be hard on me. Okay, so first thing we have to do is to do a square. Tenemos que hacer un cuadrado, okay? And this card is so big. So the square we're going to do is going to have 21 centimeters here by 21 centimeters here, okay? So I'm going to pick my ruler. If you have one bigger, is perfect, because mine is a little bit shorter than the measurement that I want to take. But anyway, I put 15, remember the ruler has to be parallel, has to go parallel to the edge of the card in my case. And 6 more, because I want 21. I will explain you later why. 21. Okay, so 6 more, and this is the mark I need. Okay, so here it is. Maybe you cannot see it, but it's 21 centimeters. And from the same corner, I'm going to do the same to this side. I start from, or I depart from the same corner. Okay, so we have 15 here, parallel to the edge, the side, and 6 more in order to have 21 centimeters too. Okay, so this is my final mark, and I've put 21 here, and from this corner 21 here. Okay, in case you are going to use a white sheet, it's the same thing. You have to take 21 here and you do the mark, and here you don't have to take anything because this is already 21, the whole side. So you just have to do this one and then continue doing what I'm going to do. So it's easier here than here, but it's not difficult in any case. So now I'm going to take one of my squares, the biggest one. In fact, the biggest one is always the 60 degrees at a square because this side is longer. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to switch the rulers. And as you know, here we have a 30 degrees angle, a 60 degrees angle, and a 90 degrees angle, a right angle. We're going to use this right angle, these two sides, okay? The ones my fingers are on. And I'm going to put the longest side in the card, but just I need it to be just right on the edge of the card. Okay? And this side has to be on the mark. My mark is here. In case you cannot see it, I'm telling you, my mark is here. So I'm going to put it here. But this has to be right following the direction of the card. This way I make sure the line I make here will have 90 degrees, a 90 degrees angle. Okay, and I draw the line. If it is shorter, don't worry, we will lengthen it after, so don't worry. And I'm going to do the same with the mark here. I'm going to put my triangle set a square, the 90 degrees angle, one of the sides, right on the edge of my card, and the other, the vertex right on my mark, and then I draw the line. That's it. And here we have a 90 degrees angle. If they don't connect, we connect them now. Carefully. Okay, we have this. In case you are using a sheet, you took here 21 centimeters, 15 plus 6 is 21, and I do the same thing. I put the right angle sides, one of them on the edge, the vertex right on my mark, and I draw the line from side to side. From side to side. Look. Tenéis que ir de arriba abajo al hacer la marca, ¿vale? Perdonad que se salía de la cámara, pero no pasa nada. Colocáis esto así, que esto sí que lo habéis visto bien, y luego al dibujar la línea hacéis hacia abajo del todo en este caso. ¿Por qué? Porque esta ya tiene 21, entonces lo que tenemos que hacer simplemente es recortar por aquí, quitar este trocito y ya tenemos el cuadrado, que es lo mismo que si hubiéramos hecho esto que lo hacemos para hacer pajaritas de papel y cosas así, ¿vale? Pero no nos interesa doblar esa línea, entonces es mejor medir, pero hay que medir bien, ¿vale? Tiene que haber 21 por 21 y cortamos aquí, ¿vale? Eso para los que no tengáis cartulina. Va a quedar más cutrillo, pero bueno, está bien para practicar, porque con la cartulina, si no sale la primera, también la podéis estropear y vuelta a empezar. Así que igual es mejor que empecéis con un folio por practicar y luego ya cuando lo tengáis claro, lo hacéis aquí, ¿vale? Bueno, continúo. We are going to cut this, so in case the sheet, I just have to cut one side because the rest are already there, just to get my square. Try to cut properly, please. Cutting is not easy. Cutting accurately is not easy. So I don't need this anymore. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to cut my card too, in order to do both exercises. So I'm going to cut every side carefully. No rush, no tenemos prisa para recortar, por Dios, recortar bien es importante en la vida de los recortes. Así que vale. Es que tengo tantas cosas en la mesa que no me cabe. La cartulina está tan grande. Vale, y ahora corto por el otro lado. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. I'm going to put it over here. And I have one square, the one that you are using. I'm going to work with this one. I think it's going to be easier to see what we have to do, but you have to repeat the same steps here. No worries. And first step, we have to bend the card carefully. Make sure the corners go together. Okay, you see that? And once you have that, is when you press in order to bend the card right in the middle. Okay, like this. All right, now we open it and we're going to need to do a second bending using this part of the card. I mean, we're going to do the same thing, but just we go till the middle line. We connect every part, I don't know how to say, because there are not corners anymore. This one, yes, but the others now. But they have to coincide, and then I press in order to do the bend. Okay, here we go. And we're going to do the same here with this part here. We're going to do this. That's it. And we pass our fingers and our nails. That's it. Now we're going to do the same thing, the same steps, the same ones, but using this, like this, I mean. Can you see it? I'm doing the same thing, exactly the same thing I did before, but turning 90 degrees my card. And here I do the same thing. Take your time. No rush, no hay prisa, hacedlo bien, no os preocupéis si yo voy un poco más adelantada, podéis parar el vídeo, así que no hay problema, ¿vale? Es decir, al principio lo hemos doblado a la mitad y luego cada mitad a su vez la hemos doblado a la mitad. Hemos girado 90 grados la cartulina, la hemos doblado a la mitad y a su vez también hemos doblado cada parte a la mitad y a la mitad. Y nos va a quedar como todo cuadraditos aquí. Todo cuadraditos, ¿vale? Si vais un poco lentos, o si necesitáis más tiempo para hacerlo bien, voy a ir haciendo el blanco, el de folio. Lo que pasa es que el de folio se puede romper. Bueno, y el de cartulina también, ¿eh? El de folio es más fácil de doblar, desde luego, que el de cartulina. Siempre para estas cosas conviene unir bien las esquinitas con lo que queramos y luego ya es cuando marcamos, ¿vale? Es la manera, bajo mi punto de vista, más sencilla. Entonces yo aquí uno las esquinitas sin doblar aún y cuando ya estoy segura de que están bien unidas y sujetando con la mano, pues hago las dobleces, ¿vale? Como ahora ya estamos en fase 1, seguramente en Toreno está abierta la librería, podéis ir a comprar si necesitáis algún material, ¿vale? Siempre siendo cuidadosos, mascarilla en ristre, pero ya lo tenemos más fácil, ¿verdad? Para conseguir algún material que nos pueda hacer falta. Así que no os preocupéis porque mañana, como no va a haber tutorial, tenéis tiempo para hacerlo. Vale, entonces... We're going to continue. Now we need our scissors again because we are going to cut this square in the middle, this one. 4. There are 4 in fact, and they look like a big one. We're going to cut it, and it's very easy. We have to bend again in a half our card, and we're going to focus on these 2 squares here. Okay? We're going to cut them. I'm going to cut right here, carefully, not pass to the, you cannot continue here, okay? You have to stop right here. I'm going to do the same here, 2 squares, remember, in the middle, and I do the same thing here, carefully. We don't want to spoil or to ruin the card to get ruined. And as you can see now, I can do this. If you can do this, it's because it's cut properly, okay? And we're going to cut this. So put the card together again and just cut. Okay. Cutting is not my favorite thing in life. I think I told you already. Okay, so now I have here a square, 4 mini squares, let's say. We're not going to use them or need them anymore. And I have this. Okay? All right, I'm going to cut this too in order to do both at the same time. So remember, you put them together and the ones in the middle are the ones that we have to cut. Carefully. Carefully. Now we can do this, so that's fine. And we finish cutting. Make sure you cut every single corner. Okay, so there we go. And we have this. All right, we don't need this anymore. Okay, now it's the most complicated part. Let's see if it works for me too, because I'm quite new with this experiment. I'm seeing that here I should have cut a little bit properly this part. I'm going to do it right now, and this corner. This one too. Okay, sometimes corners are not easy. All right, so here we go. Going to put this here. So as I was telling you, this is one of the most complicated parts of the whole exercise. I think so. I cross my fingers because I don't know how it's going to turn out. So we're going to put in any position, okay? But like in a square position, I mean not like this, just like this, okay? And we're going to bend this side like this, easy. We turn 90 degrees and we do the same thing. We turn 90 degrees. We do the same thing. And here comes the tricky part. We turn 90 degrees and we should do this. But this part is different, this part here. So we have to open this part. We're going to bend this part and we have to introduce, I don't know how to say, not introduce. We have to put this behind this. And we will have 4 squares here and 4 squares here, not triangle. If you see a diagonal with a triangle, it is not working. So it's like, I hope you can do it, because the first time I have to do this, I couldn't. And I had to try over and over and over because I had the triangle part in the opposite part, and it was like, oh my goodness, what I have to do for this. It is not difficult. I'm going to leave this one here and I'm going to try to explain you again with this one in case you don't have it. So we bend like this, 90 degrees, we bend like this. This is very easy. 90 degrees, we bend like this, 90 degrees, and we should bend like this, but we are going to do a different thing with this part. We have to open this part here. We bend this, but this one we have to put it below or under, I don't know how to say, and we got it. Okay, it's not difficult, but you have to follow my instructions and don't get nervous if it doesn't work at the first time and you have to do it over, because it happened to me, so I understand. So you should have 4 squares here visually, and here another 4. And if you have 2 triangles here or some kind of diagonal, no, it's not the way for doing that. I hope you can do it. If not, just stop the video, you go backwards and you try to see it again in order to finally achieve this goal, okay? It is not very difficult, but you have to pay attention in order to do it properly. So we have already the endless card. And look, if I do like this, it opens. If I do like this, it doesn't open. Why? I wanna cry. Let's start over. If I do like this, it opens. If I do like this, it opens. Okay, please. I had a sort of heart attack. You should cut it very well, because if not, it's going to be difficult and I'm having some troubles. Okay. I should open here. Yes. So carefully, you will see that you can open it till the infinite. Okay, but you should cut well at the beginning. The cutting is very important, because if not, it's going to turn a little bit strange here. It is not properly cut and they get like a little bit like this, you know, and it is difficult to do the opening part. But well, it works. This is the thing. Okay, this part, I don't like it. But, well, that's life. Can you see? It goes like this. It doesn't go straight. It's like there is 1 millimeter, sorry, that comes inside this area, and it shouldn't. Probably I could cut it a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to be my ruin, probably. thick. It's not easy to cut. Let's see, like this. Now it works better. Yeah, now it works better. Okay, this is the thing. This is an endless card, and we're going to complete it with some kind of decoration. Okay, so this is the starting point. As you can see here, we have like two squares together. We open them and we have two squares together here and here. And if we do like this, we have 4 squares that can separate easily. And here we have like 4 different squares, which is the beginning. This is the beginning. Okay. Here, let's see what happens. The beginning, we have like 4 squares, like como un molinillo de viento, no sé cómo deciros, que están separados los cuadrados, ¿vale? Es que esta es la primera parte por donde tenemos que empezar. Si lo abrimos, por ejemplo aquí, aunque siga habiendo 4 cuadrados de forma, están como unidos, ya no es el molinillo ese del que os hablaba, ¿vale? Si abro esta parte, también tengo como solo estos dos molinillos, estos dos van unidos, ¿vale? Si abro otra vez, con cuidado, no os agobiéis. Tampoco me sale molinillo porque solo tengo que se me levantan las pestañitas aquí, aunque salen 4 cuadrados visualmente. Y luego ya, creo que es por aquí. Perdonad, es que... Vale, y ahora ya vuelvo a tener los 4, con las 4 pestañitas. Este es el principio, este es el que me interesa para empezar a trabajar ahora, ¿vale? Entonces, sed cuidadosos, tenéis que aseguraros de que los 4 cuadrados es como que se pueden levantar un poquito, ¿vale? Solo en esta posición, esta es la de partida. Muy bien, dejamos esto así. We're going to leave it like this. And we're going to start with the other part. Probably tomorrow will be another tutorial for the decoration. Okay, so this is the first part. I hope you have it. And just leave it, because now we're going to do another thing, and for that it's a boring thing because we need to do lines, straight lines, triangles and square things, and blah blah blah. Okay, so I'm going to tell you. Here we have 4 squares of approximately 5 centimeters each. So here we're going to draw squares of 4 centimeters each. It's very easy. We will need 16. Necesitamos 16 cuadrados de 4 centímetros cada uno. Pero no vamos a hacer uno por uno. Entonces, como necesitamos 4, vamos a hacer una cuadrícula con ese tamaño. Y para eso, en un folio cualquiera, si lo queréis hacer con cartulina de otro color, podéis hacerlo con cartulina de otro color, ¿vale? Para que contraste, por ejemplo, con cartulina amarilla o cartulina azul clarito o lo que quieras. Yo lo voy a hacer en blanco porque luego voy a colorear y me gusta más colorear sobre blanco. Y lo voy a hacer sobre folio porque no tengo cartulina blanca. Vale, entonces, vamos a dibujar. We're going to do 4 marks of 4 centimeters each. ¿Vale? Vamos a hacer 4 marcas en el bordecito de 4 centímetros cada una. Recordad, la regla tiene que ir muy pegadita al borde y no se me puede ir torciendo. Tiene que ir paralela al borde, ¿vale? 12. Medid bien, que a veces no nos salen las cosas porque de pronto nos comemos 1 centímetro o cosas así. Vamos a hacer aquí 4, 4, 4 y 4, ¿vale? 4 marcas de 4. Y partiendo de la misma esquina hacemos lo mismo hacia abajo, un poco parecido a lo que hicimos al principio, pero con 4. Voy a poner aquí 12. Porque 4 por 3 son 12, es que mi regla es pequeñita, si no pondría ya directamente 16 y pongo 4, 4, 4 y termino en el 0, ¿vale? Bueno, el caso es que vosotros midáis 4, de la manera que queráis, ¿vale? Pero que no se nos tuerza la regla, que quede paralela al borde y bien juntita al borde. Es fundamental eso. 4, 4, 4 y 4 más. Creo que son 4 las que salen, si no me equivoco. Pero igual son más. Pues haría una más y ya está. Mira, vamos a hacer una cosa, por si acaso, que no nos cuesta nada, ya que estamos, vamos a poner una marca más de 4 en cada lado y ya está. Por si son 20, pues ya las tenemos hechas. Y si sobran, pues sobraron, porque en total es papel que no vamos a poder aprovechar mucho más, así que mira, hacemos 5 marcas en vez de 4, ¿vale? 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, ¿vale? Perdonad que a veces se sale de la cámara y no me doy cuenta. Triangle set a square. We're going to do exactly the same that we have done at the beginning of this tutorial, okay, with the card or with the white sheet. And we're going to put the right angle on this mark here, the last one of the 5 that we have done on the last one. And it has to be the vertex right on the mark, and the ruler has to be right on the edge of the sheet. This way is very easy. Once we have it properly placed, we draw this line, and we're going to do the same with this last mark here. We just adjust the vertex right to the mark. We put this side of the ruler right on the edge of the sheet, and once we have it, we have to make sure. Once we have it, we draw this line, and this way we have a square. So now we're going to do the same with this vertex and this vertex, with this one and this one, with this one and this one, with this one and this one, or you can use your triangle set a square, tinky winky position. We just put the tinky winky right on the edge. We go down to this mark and we do the parallel. We go down and we do the parallel. And here I have a trouble because I cannot touch my mark, so I would have to start over doing something like this. Okay, in case you don't want to have this tinky winky solution, I'm going to do this one with the other methodology. I don't like it, but well, for this kind of things I can allow you to do that. So I have the parallels here, and now I'm going to do the same thing with these marks, but only using the 60 degrees at a square. I'm going to place the side right angle always. I place the side right on the edge. It has to be right on the edge of the sheet, and the vertex has to be right on the mark. And we draw the line. We do the same thing here. We make sure everything goes right in the corner, I mean the mark, and do it. Same thing here. We do it. And same thing here. For this one I prefer to turn the side, because if not I don't have reference enough to do properly the mark. So it would be something like this, and I draw the line. So we have this grid here. Okay, and we're going to cut nothing yet. We're not going to cut yet, but in the future we will cut. So now we have to focus on these 4 squares together. Okay, we have 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, and 4 here. We're going to do first these 4, and in case we need more, we will use these ones. Okay, no problem. So we're going to start with these 4, and we have to imagine that we have to do something symmetrical or almost symmetrical on here. I'm going to do just one. For example, I'm going to take my compass because I want to draw an emoji. Here you can do your own decoration. You don't have to do mine, okay? But if you want to follow my... Joder, qué bien. Qué maravilla esto. Ay. Bueno. Fijaos, circunferencias. Circunferencias. Juegan malas pasadas, seas quien seas, tengas la edad que tengas. Vale. Ahora ya la tengo, pero no te digo yo que me vuelva a pasar. Okay, I'm going to do some kind of emoji here, the one with the eyes with the hearts. So here I'm going to do like a right angle. And now I'm going to draw el corazón. Luego lo mejoraré, ¿eh? O lo intentaré al menos. Vale, hago un poco lo mismo aquí, dejo una pequeña separación, hago como un ángulo de 90 grados. Es que igual estoy haciéndole los ojos muy juntos, pero bueno, mira. Es un emoticón así de garrafón, que digo yo, low cost. Más o menos. Y luego aquí, es que tengo que separar un poco más los ojos. Y luego aquí vamos a hacer... Si os digo la verdad, lo estoy haciendo como me da la gana. O sea, no tengo muy claro cómo es este emoji. Cuando lo veo sí, pero cuando lo tengo que dibujar no. Aquí un emoji. Bueno, este va a ser mi emoji corazón. ¿Vale? Luego lo colorearemos. Aquí voy a poner, por ejemplo... Pues mira, voy a poner una letra. Puedo usar todo el espacio del cuadrado, sin miedo. Voy a hacer un I love you, pero mirad, lo voy a hacer de esta forma. Me imagino que hay una línea justo en el medio, ¿os acordáis del ejercicio de Symmetry and Symmetry? Bueno, pues para hacer una I mayúscula que quede centrada. Intento que quede lo más centrada posible sin dibujar la línea, es imaginaria, ¿vale? La tengo en mi cabeza y hago una I mayúscula que sea igual arriba que abajo, más o menos. Por ejemplo, esta. Y con cierta separación con el borde, siempre dejo un poquito de borde ahí. Realmente, bueno, tenía que haber dejado la misma separación arriba y abajo y no lo he hecho, pero bueno, más o menos. ¿Vale? Este no es un ejercicio de dibujo técnico. Y aquí voy a poner dos corazones y aquí voy a poner una U de I love you. Entonces para hacer la U me voy a hacer como una especie de... primero, también quiero que me quede centrada, como la misma distancia a un lado y a otro. Bajo por aquí, bajo por aquí. Aquí me voy a hacer un poco la curva. Y luego aquí ya pongo el grosor de la U, que sea parecido al de la I, y hago una paralela a la línea que me he hecho antes por fuera. Luego ya borro cosas. Por ejemplo, esta línea ya no la voy a necesitar. ¿Vale? Y luego aquí pues podemos poner un corazón. Más o menos, luego si eso ya se retoca un poco. Y aquí pues podemos poner otro corazón. Ya os digo, podéis hacer la decoración que os dé la gana, ¿eh? ¿Vale? Luego ya ajusto un poquito cosas que me apetece mejorar un poco, pero bueno. ¿Vale? Como veis estoy haciendo diseños en 4 cuadrados y me diréis, Joy, si hay que usar estos, bueno, pues los haremos la mitad, los recortamos y luego ya lo hacemos. No pasa nada porque al final se van a recortar todos. Ay, madre, este me da la risa. Vale, por ejemplo, en este otro, lo voy a hacer todo de corazones. Pues en este otro voy a hacer como corazones... que van saliendo de esta esquina con diferentes tamaños y formas. Algunos más alargados, otros menos. Bueno, pues una cosa así. Por ejemplo, y hago lo mismo también hacia los otros lados. Como una simetría, no tienen por qué ser exactos, ¿vale? Pero bueno. ¿Os acordáis esas simetrías que no eran simetrías del todo? Me acuerdo de una que hizo Irene, que era una simetría pero no, pero que yo decía, pero vamos a ver, ¿la estructura os parece simétrica o no? Y me decíais, sí. Digo, pues entonces intentad buscar una cosa, si queréis hacer una asimetría que sea claramente, bueno, pues esto sería como una simetría. Aunque no sea exactamente igual a un lado y al otro, está claro que la estructura es similar. No queda exacta, porque no queda exacta. No quiero que quede exacta, pero es similar, ¿vale? Voy a hacer lo mismo en los dos de abajo. De hecho, lo voy a dar la vuelta porque hacer corazones boca abajo me parece bastante complicado. Pues este, por ejemplo, y este otro aquí. Vale, y aquí en este, pues voy a hacer uno gigante. Lo que pasa es que hacer corazones gigantes no es fácil. Voy a empezar como de la mitad de estos, la mitad de arriba. Voy a ver si me hago aquí esto. Aquí me lo intento hacer simétrico, que me queda un mondonguillo. Ahora lo arreglamos. Hice el del mural de la pared del Insti. Digo yo que este me saldrá más o menos decente. Bueno, ya está. Ya os digo, no tengo muy claro si va a haber 4 diseños en nuestra Endless Card o si va a haber 5. Entonces yo en principio voy a hacer 4, los pegaremos, miraremos cómo queda el resultado. 1, 2, 3, 4 y volvemos al primero. Entonces yo creo que son 4, ¿vale? Los que vamos a ver. O sea, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, no. Y volvemos al principio. Es que, o sea, me estoy dando cuenta de que estoy contando este como 1, este como 2, este como 3, de verdad que estoy lerda hoy, este como 3, este como 4 y vuelvo al principio, que es el que ya tengo. Bueno, pues sí, 4. Vale, chicos, entonces, hasta aquí. Si os apetece ya colorearlo, lo coloreáis. Si no, yo mañana voy a hacer todavía un pequeño tutorial para ver cómo lo vamos a pegar aquí, ¿vale? Porque todavía nos quedará recortar y pegar. Entonces, como ya llevamos 44 minutos haciendo esto, yo creo que lo que vamos a hacer es colorear en la clase de mañana. Cada uno lo colorea a su manera en la clase de mañana y os mandaré yo un vídeo para ver cómo tenéis que pegar lo que habéis coloreado en vuestra Endless card. Okay, so today's exercise is this one. I hope you have enjoyed, and we will continue tomorrow with the same exercise. Don't forget to do your secret letter for your mates, okay? Please, I'm begging you because I need them on Monday, okay? So see you until, well, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.